Paul Isley of Rainforest Flora Incorporated in Torrance, California. Paul's going to talk to us about some of his rare hybrids and other interesting plants. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Barry. It's nice to be here once again with you. And here we are again at Rainforest Flora in Torrance, California. Today I want to talk about hybridization and a couple of the hybrids that we've developed over the years. And in my hands I have these two little rather nondescript looking Tillandsias, but I want to show you what they can turn into over time. In my right hand here, your left, I have Tillandsia rothii. And Tillandsia rothii is, this one's, I don't know, a number of years old. It's on its way to being an incredible plant. And this one is called Tillandsia Best in Class, which is a hybrid of Tillandsia rothii. They look relatively the same, but over time they're going to change greatly. What I'd like to do now is show you what the parents look like, and we'll go from there, okay? So here we go. Tillandsia rothii is actually an interaggressive hybrid. It's a hybrid of Tillandsia Roland Gosselini and Tillandsia Jalisco Monticola.
It's a natural hybrid, right, Paul?
It's a natural hybrid, yes, down in Mexico. This is a smaller but beautifully colored Tillandsia Roland Gosselini. And this is a smaller but coming into bloom Tillandsia Jalisco Monticola. Now the inflorescence on the Jalisco Monticola will get much larger. It can branch. You can see how inflated the spikes are, and they can be bright yellow with a lot of orange and purple flowers. So if you combine these two, you get Tillandsia rothii, which is...
And these are all from Mexico, right, Paul?
Yes, these are both Mexican species. And I just want to show you, these guys are horses, so give me a chance.
Wow!
So,
look at these.
These are fantastic Tillandsia rothii. You don't see them like this very often at all because we've been growing them for many, many years. If you see this in the trade and it's not a small seedling, it's probably collected out of Mexico, which is sad because their habitats are almost gone and there are very few left. I was just down there a few months ago and we went all over. We couldn't find hardly any. So, but this is Tillandsia rothii, an absolutely gorgeous plant. It turns bright red when it flowers. It has an enormous bloom spike, and this is the resultant hybrid interaggressive species from Tillandsia Roland Gosselini and Tillandsia Jalisco Monticola. You know, say those 3 times.
Yeah, and like 18, 20 inches in diameter, huh?
Yeah, something like that. They're pretty big.
Spectacular.
Pretty big.
Spectacular.
So, this is rothii.
Okay.
And this is Tillandsia xerographica. And Tillandsia xerographica is a Guatemalan species. And you can see this is coming into bloom. It's very pretty. Here's another one. This one has better shape. This one has better color. But you can get the idea of what xerographicas can look like when they bloom. They can also be larger than this.
And this is another species that's been collected out. It's essentially considered extinct, right?
Well, it's, yeah, I mean, they're still there, but they're just a lot farther and fewer and in between than they are in the nurseries where they are. These 60 acres of these is it's an impressive site. But
yeah.
Anyway, so the xerographica crossed with the rothii is called Best in Class, which was the one in this hand that I first showed you. And since Tillandsias have tremendous hybrid vigor, you can imagine what this plant can grow into because it can get much larger. The inflorescence can be much larger than either parent. So Best in Class will have reddish leaves, be about this big, and be this absolutely unbelievable plant.
Best in Class.
Yeah, so here we are again. These are the young plants, the Jungpflanzen we call them, of the Tillandsia Best in Class, the xerographica by the Tillandsia rothii. And another plant I wanted to show you, the last plant for this little segment, is over here.
Wow! It's huge!
Yeah, this is, yeah, they're so amazing.
So amazing.
This is another plant that is a mixture of rothii and Jalisco Monticola. And you can see this is probably a back cross from rothii to Jalisco Monticola. It has quite a bit of rothii in it. And you can see there's a lot of similarity, but you can see that there's a lot of difference as well. And so you can also see that it's spiking very similarly to Jalisco monocola, and so this one leans more towards Jalisco monocola, and it's you know, probably they call it a retrogressive when we backcross one hybrid to one of the two parents.
Oh.
And that's the backcross. That's probably what this one is. We don't know. I mean, it's probably 25 years old.
Amazing. It's about 30 inches in diameter.
Oh, probably more than that.
More than that.
Like 40.
40 inches. It's huge.
And it's coming into bloom. It'll get a lot larger and a lot more color in the inflorescence. So.
Fantastic.
Anyway, just a little bit of tips for today, and talking about Rothii, Roland Gosselini, and Xerographica, and Jalisco monocola, and there you go. And
Paul says hello to us from his biannual sale, and then we'll be talking more about more of his great hybrids in future videos.
All right. Thanks a lot, Barry, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Paul.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.